Welcome back to the channel, you guys. I'm Wayne, founder of One Sober to Another. I'm an alcoholic who drank for 23 years, and I've been living sober for 8 years now. Ish. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about a dream I had about my wife and why I find her to be the strongest person on this daggone planet. You ready to go? Let's get it. First, thank you to all of you who have subscribed to One Sober to Another. I appreciate all of you, and I thank you for taking time out of your day to be a part of mine and allowing me to share with you my experiences, strength, and hope. In today's video, like I said in the intro, I'm going to talk about a dream I had about my wife, and I found it extremely emotional, and I woke up pretty much in tears. I can only tell you what I remember, but what I remember is strong. I was in my service uniform, my Army service uniform. It's a dress uniform. It's got all kinds of ribbons on it and medals and things like that. I'm walking through a corridor. I can't remember where. My wife is with me. I don't know what kind of event we're at, but I do know we're together. And I start to have trouble breathing, and I fall over and I land on the floor, and I'm struggling for each gasp that I'm getting. And you can literally hear the breaths one at a time. And it went on like this for a little bit before I collapsed to the floor. Next thing I remember is that my wife is laying on top of me crying, and I'm still struggling to get those breaths, and I'm breathing as hard as I can to get one single full intake of oxygen, and I can feel her on my back crying. And what I gather is that she was trying to feel every ounce of my being while I was still alive, because she must have known I was dying, and I think I did too. And as I would inhale, I could feel my back go up, and she just rose with it, holding on for dear life, crying her eyes out. And she continued to do this until, well, guess what? I died. Now, of course, in almost every dream, there's some truth to the matter. And what I got from this dream is that my wife has such an unconditional love, not only for me, but for almost everybody around her. And I think that is so strong to be able to have that trait, to carry that love, and to be able to give it to other folks, and to be able to be as selfless as she is. When she was holding on to me in the dream, folks, it really went to the core of who I am as I was taking those deep breaths in the dream and when I came out of it. Because without her, folks, and I'm telling you straight up, without her, I probably would be dead right now, or I know I wouldn't be here in Germany, and I know I wouldn't be with my family here, and I know that I would probably still be drinking. Now, a lot of you out there say that, you can quit on your own, you can, quit drinking if you do this, you can quit drinking if you do that, or stop using, or whatever. But for me, folks, my lifeline, it has always been her. And her and I have been married for 20 years, and we know each other from literally like the ground up. We know how each other thinks, and we know how our likes and dislikes conflict with each other, and we know how to compromise, and we know how to share with each other. And lately, because of what's going on with her father and the way that things are, it's been hard for us to talk. It's been hard for us to actually communicate the way we used to. And it is definitely hard for us to get out, if we do at all. So I feel like our relationship is strained. And that dream, to me, has a lot to do with this. Because, as she was holding on and I was feeling her love, it reminded me that I'm not alone in this, and I'm not the only one who feels like I'm being left out, and I'm not the only one that feels like, I'm alone. I'm certain my wife probably feels the same. And for her to be as soft as she is, so to speak, and to have that light and to have that love and to share her smiles and compassion. I'm forever truly grateful. And that keeps me sober, folks. You guys keep me sober. And you may not know this either, but she has taught me how to love. And so as I communicate with all of you, and I apologize if I've been busy and I haven't been able to shoot a video lately, but like I said, a lot's going on at the house, and we're just trying to manage this the best we know how. Our relationship is a little bit strained, and to be able to share that with you guys is something profound to me, and to be able to pass on that compassion to folks I run across here on this channel is even better. Life is a daggone garden, like I always say it. And if you have someone that loves you to the full extent that my wife loves me, you're in good hands. Is that a commercial? Well, anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you during my lunch break, and I hope that a little bit of what I said resonates with you. And if you're having any trouble or struggles that I can help with, please feel free to reach out. I'm always here for you guys. Life is, as I said, a daggone garden. Dig it? I'm going to see you in the next one. Have a good day.